Hello everybody. I'm going to be doing a little video and talk about the books that I've read so far and the books that I am reading right now and the books I'm going to be reading in the future. And these are the books that I've done since the new year, so 2025 so far. This is all of them. There's graphic novels in here because I usually like to do a graphic novel like anime manga with just a book of some sort, so I can go back and forth between the two of them without, messing up my reading style. The first book I started with is Lie With Me, which is I think it's a true story. The author, Felipe Besson, tells a story about his kind of like first gay awakening and his first love. And there's a little bit of sadness in there about queer people and how it's not always been easy for people like us to survive. And so it is a little depressing, which most gay novels are, which kind of sucks. But that's reality. But it was cute. There's cool, really cute moments in here, and Felipe is kind of a freak. So that was the first book, and then I moved on to this book, and I devoured this shit. I ate this up in 4 days. It is a horror slasher. It's kind of a turn, not really even a turn. It's just like your basic trope of the little girl drawing some fucked up pictures. It's basically that, but it touches on the topic of addiction and the reality of life after addiction into sobriety, and that was kind of a really refreshing, kind of cold water in the face for me, reading it and being like, oh, like just a reality kick, like what life is like for people, including myself, with addictions and sobriety afterwards. And so it's a younger girl, 18, and she's 18 months sober, and she's trying to get a new job, and she gets a job as a nanny, and then the child starts drawing some fucked up shit. And I really like this book, and the reason why I got it is because it has pictures in it, the pictures that the little girl draws. And as, the book goes on, she starts drawing more complex photos, and the nanny is like, what the fuck is going on? It's good. I ate the shit up. I'm going to read his next book, which just came out in October. The last one at the dinner party, or the last one at the wedding. But they only have them in hardcovers, and I do not read hardcovers. I can't do this shit. So I don't read hardcovers, so I'll wait. And then I read Red Rising. I was wanting kind of like a Hunger Games, just kind of Hunger Games fiction, sci-fi, world building book, and I got a world building book. Okay, this book was great. I don't know what I'm saying. It was okay. First 150 pages is building the world and creating the characters, and so this kind of has to be done with books like this. And also, I think there's 4 in the series, and I'm not a big series guy. I'm just novels. Once I'm done with the book, I'm done with it. I want to be done with it, including the story. That being said, it is a little slow because there is other books to backpack off of. This is the first one in the series, and so it is a little slow. I don't think I'll be reading the second one, at least not right now. I read next, these two I finished them at the same time. What Moves the Dead. This is a quick little retelling of weird, fucked up. If you like fungi and mushrooms like I do, this is your book. And like creepy, just weird shit. This is basically a book about how fungi takes over and starts, creating dead people to move again. So I liked that. That was an easy read. I just finished Uzumaki, and I started reading it because I think it's on HBO Max or Hulu. There is a series for Uzumaki, and the artwork is beautiful. It's all black and white in the show, and it's also black and white here, of course, but that's because it's graphic novel. I really enjoyed it. Junji Ito is a little fucked up, and I would never want to be inside of his brain, because the things he thinks of to put in this book is just plain old fucking weird. But I love the freaks, don't get me wrong. I'm a freak myself. So what I'm currently reading, we're going to go into what I'm currently reading. That is my completed. This is my currently reading. So Chainsaw Man. I watched the series and I'm currently reading this. I'm about halfway into it. It's fun. I like it. I just love a little graphic novel here and there. And there's 17 in this volume, and this is the first one. So I'm going to have a series. When it comes to graphic novels, I love series. When it comes to like books, I would rather a 1 to 2 book series, if that. Maybe just a novel. So that's what I'm currently reading. I'm enjoying that. It is a little bit, I don't know. The way he writes in here is just a little childish, but the main character, Dingy, is a child. This is another gay novel. Who would have guessed it? A little gay boy. Swimming in the Dark. Also another depressing book so far, but it's really cute. I need to turn on my lights. It's a little depressing because it takes place during like the Poland Revolution, and when dictatorship is taken over and not allowing, human rights. So it's a little depressing in that sense. So cute gay novel. So far it seems like he's not going to get the man he loves. Okay. So next to read, I will be reading The Lady at the Lake, Lady in the Lake. So I was wanting to read a kind of like crime, 1940s detective, murder mystery kind of vibe. And so I picked up this book. It's about a private investigator, and was hired to find a missing woman. And so I'm excited. This is going to be, I haven't read a crime novel in a while, so I'm going to eat this one up. And also there's a lot more in the series. It's the same private investigator, but different stories. So they're not consecutive, nor do you need to read them consecutively. And then I'm going to read just straight smut. I love some graphic novels. I got this a while ago and I just forgot to read it, so I'm going to throw it into my pool of things to read. So I'm going to read this. But basically it's just another gay little graphic novel and a little bit of smut. And so that is it. So to come into conclusion, this is what I have for me for January and February. And I hope the next couple months I have many more. Goodbye, guys. I love you. And please don't tell the people that I